Sorry. Hey, YouTubers. Oh, my eyes are killing me and my glasses are bugging me. I'm going to tell you about a situation that I found myself thrown into today. I swear, I just find myself in some either really funny situations or some really incredibly disturbing situations. Long story short, I got out of work today at 4. I realized I needed to get gas in my car. Drove all the way back to my neighborhood. Went to the neighborhood gas station that I go to all the time. And I had cash. So I didn't have to use my card at the pump. So I had to go in and pay the cashier in the gas station. So I never have cash, but I won $150 in the Super Bowl pool. So I had cash. Yay. I kind of wish I didn't have cash today. I went in there, and there was a couple people ahead of me. And then there was a couple people behind me. There's a woman behind me and a man right behind her. So the people in front of me, are standing in front of me waiting for their turn to pay. And a young man comes into the store. Okay, he's effeminate. He's obviously feminine looking, and it's a guy. And the guy behind the woman behind me goes, "Fucking faggot." Oh, man, oh, man. So I'm like, I'm not feeling good, folks. I haven't been feeling good for days on end. I have not been feeling good mentally or physically. The rain is kicking my butt, and I hurt everywhere, and I'm just thinking to myself, don't do it. Don't do it. Please. Just don't do it. And I was balling up my fist. And the kid, I say kid because he was in his early 20s, late teens, early 20s, and he picked up a box of cookies or whatever, and he got a drink, and, he's trying to walk around the guy that says this so that he could stand in line, and the guy that was behind the lady behind me, the big mouth, takes it upon himself. There's one guy behind him. He pushes the guy out of his way because the kid's behind the guy behind him, and he says, "How does it feel to be a fudge packer?" And I lost it. I lost it. Then I went after the guy. Now, mind you, he was probably about 6 foot tall and about 250 pounds. He's a big, fat guy. And here, I'm 5'1", and I went after him. All the anger and all the resentment that I have for bullies, I think, just overwhelmed me. And it took me to another place. And I went after him, and I jumped on him, and I was digging my nails into him and ripping his hair out of his head, and the clerk was freaking out, calling the police, and people that say things to people that are not doing anything wrong, that are just trying to live their life, deserve somebody to beat their ass. And I was beating him up so badly that he was screaming, "Help me, help me," and nobody was helping him. And in fact, he had lifted his arm up to try to hit me, and that's when the guy that was actually behind him, that he had pushed out of the way to say what he said to this kid, went after him and helped me beat the living crap out of the guy. So the police were there. And, you know, the kid that was being verbally abused was just standing there going, and the old lady that was behind me was just like, oh my God. And they all stood up for me and said that I was only defending the kid. And thank God the police let me go. And they didn't arrest me, which I just got very lucky. But this guy, the other guy and I were able to, like, they took a report, they told us to go. The clerk said, hey, no problem. You know, the guy was being an asshole. And the ambulance had to come and get him. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I hurt myself. I hurt my right shoulder. I haven't even told my family about this yet because it was just very disturbing. And when is it wrong to do that to another human being, what I did? Is it considered okay what I did? Or is it wrong? Is it still wrong? I just couldn't allow that. And I truly thought that he was going to go and hit the kid. And I wasn't going to let that happen. The kid was my younger son's age or so, or maybe even a little bit younger. And I wasn't going to allow this big, fat, filthy bully to touch that kid. And I was afraid that that's what he was going to do. And I went insane. But is that wrong? You know, we've had our issues with bullies on YouTube. And I've said stuff back to the bully. Stuff that I would never talk to anybody like that. But I think after a while you just get pushed to the edge. And bullies need to be put in their place. So being peaceful and loving and trying to live my life a peaceful and good way. A little bit, my hand hurts from punching the guy. I feel a little bit contradictory in my life right now. But I wasn't going to let that kid get hit or be abused anymore. Because I won't stand for anybody being hurt. Not while I'm in the same vicinity. It won't ever happen. I'm not Superwoman. I am not a superhero, but it's not going to happen. And if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. I will always stand up for the people that are being hurt, no matter what. I will always do that. So that's kind of my drama that happened to me today. So, peace, YouTubers. I might have to go to a free clinic tomorrow since I don't have health insurance and figure out what I did to my neck.